back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
What is up, full-time family? Top of the morning to you bitches. Let's get to the MMA news. First up, we got a chick I had honestly never heard of, but I seen this headline and I was like, interesting. This would be the perfect topic to do a little bit of an experiment on. We all know that it's a real sausage fest in here, a testicle festival of the highest order. There's a couple lady female family members, but as far, we don't got many sisters, you know what I'm saying? We don't got many sisters out here. Just looking at the YouTube analytics, it's like 93% dudes. So with that being said, let's get to this video. I'm gonna see how this does. Maybe I've thought about, because like on this website that I go to a lot for MMA news, it'll be like, this MMA fighter did this photo shoot, this sexy seductive photo shoot. I'm like, yeah, that's not news, I'm not gonna cover that. But considering that this is a real, as I said, testicle festival, maybe it might be, you know, once a week we could do something like that. Who knows? But with that being said, this female fighter goes by the name of Brianne Rosillo, and she's having problems. She's saying that her breasts are too big and holding back her fighting career. Let's read the story. Fighters have suffered, we know, wardrobe malfunctions inside the cage in the past. We saw with Angela Magana versus Amanda Cooper, and you gotta think what would happen here if she was like, you know, if in that same position and like she was in somebody's guard, if she was in guard, somebody had her mounted, like, man, you could see these things easily falling out of there. But with that being, this is a problem. This is a real problem on a serious note. Like, this affects weight cutting, you know what I'm saying? Like, this chick's breasts are 12 pounds. The weight classes are 10 pounds apiece. This chick literally has to be in an extra weight division up because she's got 12-pound titties. And I've said this before a long time ago, before a lot of you knew me. Like, there might need to be like a fucking titty clause, and that wasn't just for female versus female. But I was saying, like, you know, because this is a professional sport now. There's referees. This isn't like no fucking. This came whenever somebody showed me the video of like Jermaine Durandamy knocking out a dude. Like, there's a female UFC fighter that has fought a dude and she knocked him out. So somebody asked me what are my thoughts on like female versus male professional fights, because it's not no domestic violence, not no domestic abuse, nothing like that. But they're talking about like with a referee, judges, scorecard, same weight class. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother conversation that's a little interesting that might be getting approached soon as we see this starting to happen overseas. I mean, aside from the Jermaine Durandamy fight that we all saw happen, it's starting to happen again. So what my thought on that was, you know, it's a little unfair, because in a situation like this, let's say Brianne Rosillo was fighting at 135 pounds and, you know, we were wherever they're letting this shit happen, and she was going against fucking Cody Garbrandt. Well, she's got fucking 12 pounds of titties, so she might be a real flyweight, but she can't fight at bantamweight, so that's the problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, on a side note, that's a whole nother topic for another day, as I said. But this chick Brianne Rosillo is reaching out, and we've got to figure out a way to help her. That's why, you know, I figured I'd get a couple pictures on here to help you guys assess the problem, and maybe see if in the comments we can come up with an idea to help this chick out, man, because I know we're all a little concerned here. With that being said, this is what Brianne Rosillo had to say. It's not like I can take a nail file and hack off my tits. They weigh 12 pounds. It's not like I have a pink sparkly shelf to put them on. Or maybe, hey, maybe we should let chicks, like, you know, rest their titties on the towel, you know, like how Daniel Cormier, his towel trick. Maybe we should just like let chicks rest their titties on a rack, as she's saying, or the towel. I don't know, man. I'm trying to help. But this is what she continued to say. I'm trying to lose weight, but my boobs are what they are. I put makeup remover on my breast and then sit in the sauna because someone told me that it opens your pores and helps you sweat. Then I put hemorrhoid cream on them and wrap them overnight. Damn, that's problems, yo. And I mean, even if you are, and if you're a chick, and I mean, I don't know if these are natural. I know we have other female fighters like Pearl Gonzalez, who was pulled off of a fight because she had breast implants. I don't know if, you know, this is a self-induced problem, but I mean, let's say it's a chick with fucking natural tits. I mean, she might have went and got these done herself, and it's like you're kind of complaining about a problem you caused. But let's just, you know, use the argument as if they were natural, because I don't know in this case. But like these chicks really do have a problem. Like, could you imagine a chick that's really a natural 125 pounder that has to fight Amanda Nunes because she's got huge ass. She's not going to beat Amanda Nunes because Amanda Nunes is going to have a size advantage, you know, if you've got all this weight in your tits. I know it sounds silly, but it really is a problem for some of these chicks. I mean, you see a lot of MMA fighters, the most successful ones are kind of flat chested, and you kind of have to be curious, is it because of this? And just from how weight works, the advantage of weight in like a grappling situation, if you're wrestling, if you're, you know what I'm saying, that actually matters, especially in MMA. So that's why there's weight classes. So you have to wonder how serious this is. I mean, we haven't really seen this exact problem of this magnitude on the highest level in the UFC. Maybe we will, but this is interesting. It could be, I'm sure it's going to be a, you know, something that gets talked about more as, you know, female MMA fighting comes more prevalent. As we've seen, the UFC just opened a brand new division, 145 pound division not too long ago. Bellator just crowned the 145 pound champion, or she just defended her belt. I mean, all of these organizations have at least 4 women's divisions now, and what is right now, I think 145 pounds is the highest, but as we go further, you've got to imagine there might be some bigger chicks that get into MMA that might not make. I mean, we know Gabby Garcia's over there killing bitches and risen, hey, there's no way she's making 145 pounds. So I mean, I don't know, man. This is a really interesting topic, but I'm sure a lot of you really don't give a fuck about what I'm saying by this point. A lot of you are probably just, hey, that's why I made the video. I'm curious to see how it does. This isn't super news, but it is interesting. With that being said, I've said enough on this video. Got my jokes off. I think I've got enough off. It is what it is. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you talking about in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOWG.